the Mayan calendar works is that there are two different calendars right now that are popular. And one is a traditional from Guatemala, and the other one's the contemporary from the Dream Spell calendar. So the way I work with them is by putting them together into a powerful synergy that really blows my mind away every single time about how perfectly aligned both calendars are with each other and in the experience of everyone I work with. So my job is to do readings for people, and this is the thing I've been doing for a long time. And now I want to offer you all forecasts of the way the Mayan calendar 13-day cycles unfold, and what are the different energies that we can work with, and all the beautiful things that we can benefit, and also the amazing ways in which we can really activate our progress in life to achieve the most deepest success that is not the success of the images in the media and the images in movies and books with the materialistic attainments or the idealized, romanticized scenarios, but the real deal. That infinite success that is individual to every single one of us, that encompasses the well-being of our body, the well-being of our heart, our peace of mind, and our financial or physical prosperity. Because obviously nowadays we can think in terms of money, but I bet back in the day it was more how many cows you had and whether you were close to a river where you could go fishing. So this today begins a 13-day cycle within the outer self. So all of us in the world today are beginning a powerful cycle of the energy of the storm, which is transformation. So for the next 13 days, it's going to be an amazing time to look at your profession or your service to the world and see how you can tweak it in order to make it work for you. And this is not just work for you in a way that brings you money, but work for you in a way that frees up your time, gets you to connect with the perfect people that are the perfect for you to work with, has the perfect schedule for you, the perfect environment, it uplifts you, it gives you energy, you feel good doing what you do. And so really you would never be able to hire somebody to sort all this stuff out for you, because you are the only one who knows which is the best color for you, which is the best material, which is the chair that is really the most comfortable, which is the computer program that works best for the way that you like to do things. And so this energy of the storm asks us to test and try all kinds of different areas in life and really research and not just look at the catalog, but once you find out all the things that look interesting, go down to the store and sit in the 20 different chairs. Or if you're looking for a bed, lay down on all the beds. Take a couple weeks of checking all of them out before you decide which one is the perfect one for you. So because this energy is asking all of us to really refine our service and our work in a way that is not just like a robot drone getting things done, but really being able to have something that is perfectly designed and suited for us. So in order to be able to figure it out, you gotta check out what's out there. You gotta go and you gotta try and you gotta taste and you gotta smell, and you've gotta be involved, and not just in one area, but you gotta check out the rich scenario, the poor scenario, the bohemian scenario, the artistic scenario, sometimes the dark scenario and the weird underworld situations. But all of the situations have amazing pieces of the puzzle for you, and it's like you get to go into every situation and learn exactly what works and what doesn't work for you. And from some places you might get techniques, some places technologies, some places ideas or design. And so out of all the different pieces of the puzzle that you interact with, then you bring them together and unify them and create really something truly remarkable, truly unique, that works perfectly for you. And so with this energy, we are meant to be really liberating a lot of our um, stuck little emotional things from when we were kids, because a lot of the energies that need to be set in motion in order for us to practically attain all of this powerful transformation and total reconfiguring of our world, so it will really be our masterpiece, and not just in an egotistical way, but in a true all-encompassing masterpiece that truly is embedded with beauty, with elegance, with grace. So this power that we're being called to invoke in ourselves is chaotic at times, and it's intense, but it's hands-on. It's getting it done. It's a doer period of time. And so one of the main things that can get in the way is the emotional hang-ups, to feel insecurities come up about old patterns of fear and stuff. So this is also a great time to go further in our manifestation by addressing the purification of our eating habits, our cleansing of our spiritual being through ceremony, through ritual, also going to hot springs, taking beautiful detoxing baths, being able to do a fast, do a cleanse, drink lots of healthy juices, avoid foods and drinks and smokes and stuff that dehydrate you and can make you really just like all the fluids in your body leave you, and then not have enough of that beautiful fluid water of health and healing to cleanse your lymphatic system, to flush out all the stuff in your intestine, make sure everything's working real good. So with all of this beautiful purification, we get the opportunity to bring gratitude and presence, and to be able to see how with like humble gratitude we can look into the darkness of our past and see in there all the little bits and pieces that have been difficult for us, and be able to retrieve all the jewels and the beautiful wisdom that is contained within these aspects of our memories from when we were children that were painful, and we didn't know exactly how to identify how to deal with it, or how it fits into our concept of playing and having fun and being loved and laughing. So because of this strong pull towards manifesting an environment that will be completely perfect for us, it'll be like pure gold. But it's not gold in the material possession way, it's just incorruptible, absolutely aligned, totally in tune. And because this is the energy of the hurricane, you can imagine the amount of strength and power that it requires, and the relentless fury of just keep refining, keep purifying all the belief systems that say, oh no, it cannot be that good for me, or oh no, I could not, this, that, whatever. All the beliefs in separation, all of the different thought processes that make it seem like having your ideal situation is some far-fetched idea. This is the time to purify that, and it's not a far-fetched idea, but it is a total reality that requires full investment, to be completely committed, to just know that you can create your very own thing that is the unique thing that only you do, by tuning into yourself, releasing the memories from the past, getting the gifts and the blessings of all the different aspects of yourself that have been out of reach because of that emotional just like a feeling of rejection towards your own being in the past. So all of this helps us to be able to really transcend all the hard work and all of the emotional transformation through the force of the monkey, which is playful child, having fun, amazing, just curious, spontaneous, checking out the world, not feeling fearful about trying new things, and also not caring about what people are going to say or what people are going to think. This is an amazing time to really go beyond the arduous, strenuous strength and intensity that is required to to not only have good relationships with people that we want to work with, and to be able to stay balanced and in the present moment and emotionally intelligent and relating with things in a way that it really addresses them today, and not with the accumulated emotional congestedness from ages and ages past. And so when we move into that, then we end up being able to really evoke the wild child and be wild man or woman, and be, yes, grown up, responsible, getting it done, working hard and everything, but with the wild edge of the child, with the wild edge of the imagination and the curiosity and the total disregard for what people will say or think about me. So, with that freedom of spontaneity and curiosity to lead the way, this is an amazing time to truly just like paint your office a different color, change, the wallpaper, change the chair you sit on, change things, transform them, and don't just pick some random thing to change it to, but really change it to the thing you know for a fact is going to be great, and so everything has to be aligned in this way, from your mug to the glasses you wear to the kind of shirt, or if your bra sticks into your ribs. You've got to align your universe for it to serve you, make you feel good, rather than you bending over backwards to suit some physical parameters that are totally out of sync with your height, with your weight, with your whatever. Maybe you have one leg shorter than the other. Well, you need a shoe that is like perfect for that, or you need to have steps in your stairs that are like compensating. And obviously you wouldn't want to think like I'm being super selfish, making everything suited for me and everybody else, mind your own business. But definitely, yes, we cannot have just this like uniform measurements, uniform standardized things, just like with the education tests, because every single one of us is so unique and precious and wonderful for our uniqueness. And so this is the time to figure out what is it you want to do. And in our inner self, which is like the other realm of the calendar I work with, we are right now in the process of also working in teams and getting things done with people. But at the same time, this is a powerful time to sometimes have to leave our community and go hunting and go fetch the things that are far away. But we're not going hunting for a personal gain. Yes, we will gain stuff, but this is also a time to work for the benefit of people that are tied into us and that work with us. And sometimes these people might not be the most closest friends of yours or mine, but they are the perfect people for the job. So this is a time to be efficient, to be really thinking clearly about how you're going to spend your resources, what you're going to invest them in, how you're going to use your time. This is like a lot of not at all coming from scarcity, but this is coming from the fact that you have resources. You can do some amazing stuff with them. So now think very clearly what you're going to do, and make sure that if you're going hunting in a realm that you don't know anything about, get yourself a guide or read a book or something that lets you know about buying houses, or lets you know about traveling to Morocco, or lets you know about the agriculture business, or how to have a fish tank successfully. So if you're hunting in a realm that you've never done before, since the resources, the time, energy, everything is not just belonging to you, but belongs to other people that are counting on you, then it's an important time to make sure that you're gonna be the most intelligent about how you're putting all these things into use and into practice. And the way to truly move beyond just working at a community level, and to be able to really transcend this wonderful, powerful hunter energy, is to totally surrender into the fact that we've got to design our own thing. The whole resolution of this energy of the hunter is the storm that we started with in the outer self. So all of these powerful ways in which we tweak our profession and our service to make it more suited for us so that we can more authentically share our gift, that is what helps us to really go deeply with the things we are planning to work on as a community, with the people that we share our neighborhood with, or our family, or our household, our roommates. And so all of this energy of working together in little groups to get some amazing stuff done really goes beyond itself when we really focus on what each individual one of us needs to have in its immediate realm and extending out from yourself, so that your world will really be blessing you every single day and feeding you and nurturing you. But it's not something that just happens randomly. You design and create every aspect of it by getting to know yourself really, really well. And this amazing energy is liberated. This community getting together to work is liberated by the capacity that each one of us has to address our personal self-care. We need to really take a nap when we are tired. We need to address the headache when we have the headache. There are many feelings and physical symptoms that we are meant to be evoking in ourselves right now, that are flowing through us right now. The earth is especially activated, liberating all of this emotional energy from all the things that are happening around the world. So this energy comes to our bodies and expresses itself as a shoulder pain or wrist thing or a flu. And so the more that we really connect with the fact that our body is giving us messages, the earth herself is speaking to us, giving us messages, she is guiding us, she is totally putting all the clues and the pieces of the puzzle all along the way. All we need to do is take the time to extract the message, to be able to distill the wisdom out of the shoulder pain or the toothache, or having some dream or a reoccurring interaction with an animal. So even the weather patterns and the synchronicities on TV and the things you read on the newspaper, they are all the earth's languages. She, as our mother, speaks to us through all the different vocabularies that she possesses. So this is an amazing time to really have enough resources around us so that we can have a way to understand what she's saying. So if we see a special bird and we don't know what that bird means, then go check it out, find out what it means. If you keep running into a person, or if you keep having this color be attracted to you, what does that color mean? What is it related to? And so by being able to pay attention to the messages, understand what the messages mean, and extract the wisdom and incorporate into our life, because we took the time to look after ourselves, to take care of ourselves, and to be good to ourselves, then we get messages and clues that make huge cataclysmic difference in our interactions with people. Going to a meeting with a headache and getting there tired, cranky with a headache, you can't listen, think, would be very different than if you had a headache, postponed the meeting for 3 hours, did some yoga poses, drank your salt water, laid down for half an hour with a big amethyst on your forehead, and put the peppermint oil on your pressure points, and then you sleep. Maybe when you wake up, you have this different feeling. You just have a differentness, and then you leave the house and it's at the perfect time when this truck is coming by and you see the message and you're like, wow, and that truck wouldn't have been there if you had left 2 hours early. It's right there, right then. And so then by the time you get to the meeting, it all makes perfect sense, and you have the perfect thing to say, and the other person responds, and you got it all together. And that is because you took the time to listen and to pay attention and to prioritize your well-being. Right now, we're all channeling a lot of emotion for all the planet, and it can take a toll on our health and our relationships if we don't take the time to truly take care and make sure that we are being really loving and understanding of the process that we're all going through. And so this is the perfect time to listen to our Divine Mother and make sure that we take care of ourselves along the way in order to be able to work better together in communities and to be able to transcend our communities and make this whole world a place that is truly designed and created to bless us every single day. I mean, the natural world is like this, but our interaction with it, for all of it to be a blessing to us and a blessing to everyone. Thank you. Have a beautiful 13 days.